The Grimace Shake. It was a novel little promotion McDonald's was running for their new purple-tinted milkshake, some throwback to an old mascot that few probably remember. I had decided to give it a try one dreary evening. The first few sips of the unnaturally purple concoction were deceptively delightful, the flavor a blend of blackberries and a hint of vanilla. But as I finished the last drop, an odd metallic taste lingered on my tongue. I shrugged it off, assuming it was just an unpleasant aftertaste. I made it home just as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an eerie twilight glow on my small house. The instant I closed the door behind me, I felt it. An intense chill, cutting through my clothes and prickling my skin. I turned the heating up, but the cold wouldn't leave. It was as if it was radiating from within me. Then came the whispers, almost too faint to hear. They seemed to echo off the walls, a guttural language I couldn't understand. Every hair on the back of my neck stood erect, and my heart pounded in my chest. I felt watched. Turning quickly, I half expected to see a shadow lurking in the corner of my eye, but I was alone. I tried to sleep, hoping the whispers were just a product of my tired mind, but they persisted, growing louder and more desperate with every passing minute. At times, it sounded like they were right next to my ear, their cold breath making my skin crawl. I was too afraid to move, to even open my eyes. In my own home, I felt like an intruder, as though I'd stepped into a reality where I was not welcome. Objects would shift from their original places, doors creaked open and shut on their own, and the lights flickered incessantly. The atmosphere was thick with a menacing energy that sucked the joy out of every room. Each day, my reflection seemed to warp and distort. My eyes, once a vibrant green, dulled into a sickly gray. Dark, sagging circles marred my skin beneath them. I was a grotesque caricature of my former self, worn and haunted. But it was not just my appearance that was changing. As the days turned into a week, my memories started to blur. I'd forget where I was, what day it was, even my own name. Time was slipping away, every minute stretching into an hour, every hour into a day. I was trapped in an incessant nightmare. I tried to seek help, but every attempt was futile. When I dialed a number, the whispers would drown out the voice on the other end. When I ventured outside, I would find myself back in my home, as if I never left. I was isolated from the world, a prisoner in my own house. Fear turned into despair. I wished I could turn back time, wished I'd never set foot in that McDonald's. The Grimace Shake was not just a harmless novelty item. It was a curse, one that I had willingly consumed. And so I write this down, as my grasp on reality grows ever so thin. I don't know how long I've been living this nightmare. All I know is that I'm trapped with the whispers, the chill, and the haunting specter of the Grimace Shake. If anyone finds this, let it be a warning. Stay away from the Grimace Shake. Stay away, or risk sharing my grim fate.